The future of Africa would be decided in the soil. The future of Africa will be decided in the soil. They are deciding our life from what we eat. They are deciding our life right now from the food that we put into our system, into our stomach. There is a battle going on. I've talked about this before. I've been talking about this before now. I have talked about this. I'm still going to talk about it now and forever. As long as this GMO battle continues in Africa. We are here again for GMO. The countries in the continent of Africa that head leaders have accepted GMO, the youths are rising up against the decisions of their leaders. And they are saying that you cannot decide our life for us. We are saying no to GMO. Whatever decision you have made with Bill Gates, whoever Bill Gates have paid to come and campaign for GMO, whatever good thing you say about GMO, we do not want to listen to it. What we know is that GMO is not good for our health. That is it. I'm happy to be alive at this time, where we have people who rise up and say no when they need to say no. Yeah, it's a joy. It's a privilege to be in this time. Your Majesties, becoming emotional, but to just have the thoughts in the head that we will have leaders who would not think twice before accepting whatever is being imposed on them. It breaks my heart. I'm not the only one. As Pan-Africans, it's painful to see, to know, to understand that your leader cannot say no. The person that should be your number one, the person that your life is in his hand in one way or the other, cannot say no just to protect you. The person will always say yes to the enemy. It's unfortunate. It's unfortunate. GMO. We ask questions. Why is it that we don't live up to the years of our great-grandfathers and grandfathers anymore? We die so quickly these days. There are a lot of different cases of different type of sickness emanating here and there. You ask yourself, where is this sickness coming from? They are all coming from the lab. The mixtures that were done in the lab, this combination and everything, that is where all this nonsense is coming from. And then we have people who are speaking for GMO, who have been paid accordingly, who are coming out to say GMO is not that deadly. Come on. Oh, our ancestors did it. So you want to compare our ancestors' breeding, crossbreeding with GMO? Sometimes we are impossible, and I cannot just fathom. A lot of Africans, after I made that video, a lot of Africans have come out and aired their view, and I'm happy that they are all against GMO. Now we look at those who support GMO. They are those who should be learned, those who have a voice, a large following, who should be learned enough, who should, know you believe that these people should be aware of the dangers that this thing causes. These are the same people that are supporting GMO. It is unfortunate too. We don't know that there is a war against our existence. Most of you call me conspiracy theorist, okay? But there is a war against our existence. If you understand this war against our existence, you understand exactly why you should run away from GMO. Before Bill Gates imposed this thing on Africans and the nations, before they've made it, something that should circulate, before now, they did their best to unalive farmers. They did their best to destroy farmlands. Unalive farmers right before our faces. This thing has been happening. They take out doctors who do not want to speak for. Okay? The unalive farmers take out doctors, destroy farmland, pay all these petty so-called Fulani men who are posing around with cows to go into people's farm, eat their farm produce from the ground. Why are they doing that? So that the original seeds will be lost. They collected all our original seeds, most of them anyway, and transported them to Europe, transported them to America. Our original seeds are lying in their museums, and they are imposing GMO seeds on us, and our leaders cannot say no. There is something that the collective West should understand. There is something Bill Gates and his foundation should understand, that the Africa of today is not the Africa of 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 40, 50, 60 years old or 60 years ago. This is a new Africa. It's not everything people will accept anymore. You don't just come and say, okay, it is GMO and now take it GMO. No. I am happy to see that farmers are going out to say no, they are refusing to plant these GMO seeds. I am happy to see that farmers are rallying around, protesting that they will never plant this GMO seed on their lands. I am happy. Because this seed will destroy our lands. Okay? If it completely infiltrates our market, we are done for. The poor man cannot readily get natural food anymore. It's only those with the money. Thereby, allowing these poor people eat anything, shortening their lifespan, because they will not be able to have the money to even treat themselves. Before you know, we will start becoming the shadow of ourselves, gradually rotting away. And it's unfortunate that our leaders do not understand this. Our leaders are not wise enough. I'm going to leave you with these discussions. Leave your thoughts and opinion there at the section.
Africa holds 60% of the world's uncultivated arable land. 60%. And yet we import $43 billion in food every year. Why? Because colonial economics never left. We were taught to export cash crops, tea, coffee, cocoa, not feed ourselves. Gaddafi knew this was madness. He invested billions into desert agriculture, aquifers, local grain reserves. He said a nation that cannot feed itself is a nation waiting to be conquered. And he was right. Today, every fertile nation like Nigeria import rice. Malawi relies on maize aid. Senegal buys onions from Holland. And the World Bank tells us this is market efficiency. Nope, it's economic suicide. To reclaim our dignity, we must reclaim our soil. That starts with land reform. Give land to those who work it, not foreign agro businesses, not local elites. Then invest. Agro processing, irrigation, grain storage, pharma cooperatives. Ban GMO monopolies, protect seeds, promote native crops. Food is political. It determines whether our children grow or go hungry, whether farmers thrive or migrate, whether we feed our own workers or foreign traders. Let's build continental food corridors, share science across borders, train a new generation of agroecologists, and tell the IMF we won't starve to pay debts. Because the real revolution begins in the fields, and the future of Africa won't be decided in a boardroom. It will be decided in the soil.
When brigade is done with Nigeria, even police, army, air force, they go begin their protest. You understand? I'm not joking. As a president of a country, you cannot decide for millions of people. We know what is this GMO. It's to reduce the population of people. We know, even if they don't tell us, we know that after taking this food, you can't be able to perform well on the bed. You cannot give birth to a baby the way Africa produce baby. Our land will spoil. Those blessings that God give us, that whatever you cultivate in that land will multiply. That blessing God give us, they will destroy it with chemical. All those influencers that are taking money to work for this man, you will hear from us. As you see this video, share this video. They keep details for all those influencers. You guys will hear from us. You cannot decide the fate of millions of Nigeria because you are a president. You can't do that. That food, we don't want it in that land. I'm talking to you, Tinubu. You cannot. Whoever, we are keeping quiet in other things, but this food matter. You will know that Nigeria are not joking. It's better we all die than to wait for this food to buy us. You cannot impose this food on people. You are being a president by election is what you believe. After the rigging and everything, you also have to tell the people to vote before they choose this food. You cannot force this food on Nigeria. We know what is this food. We know what chemical do in human body. A food produced by chemical. No, you can't.
Now, smallholder farmers have sued the government over laws that prohibit farmers from selling and sharing seeds that are not registered or certified.
Deliver judgments on the 27th of November.
The voices of jubilant and hopeful farmers, finally, after nearly 4 years of waiting.
In 2022, we filed a petition together with 15 farmers. The main aim of this petition was to guarantee farmers their right to save, sell, exchange, and use indigenous seeds, because this was prohibited by the Seed and Plant Varieties Act, CAP 326.
We are expecting that Kenya, as far as things are concerned, and other African countries, that our rights are upheld, so that seeds remain with us.
Hakuna mtu anastahili kusema mbegu ni zake, azuilie wale wengine kuzitumia.
Why can they empower small-scale farmers to be able to multiply those indigenous seeds and release to the farming community?
Our farmers, our grandmothers have remained seed savers, and their rights need to be protected because they have fed us for decades and even hundreds of years.
You may ask, why does seed sovereignty matter? Seed sovereignty is about our food, it's about farmers' rights, and it's about our biodiversity. This is just not a constitutional matter, it's about the future of our food. And on 27th of November, we hope the farmers will receive the victory they deserve.